What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Chris here, Mayce Collectibles. Happy Friday morning to you. December the 10th today. We're going to discuss a little bit of UFC 269, go over some picks, a few card details. But before we get into anything, let's take a look at the winners from the last video. All right, congrats to you. We're going to have another giveaway today in this video, of course. I'll probably give away 2 cards in every video. Jump right into it. I'm sure many of you saw UFC 269's pre-fight press conference. Pre-fight press conference. It's difficult to say. A little bit of fire. Miss Nunez and Miss Pena got a little bit of heat going between them. This is an interesting fight. I tell you, I got a funny feeling about it, if I'm being honest. I got a pretty funny feeling about this one. I'm not going to say that Pena's going to win, so I'm not really taking a position here. But, you know, it's very possible Amanda just goes out and does what Amanda Nunez does. But, I don't know. I got a funny feeling about this one. Pena's driven. I don't know if she'll get the deer in the headlights look that we see so often from Amanda's opponents, but we'll see how this one plays out. I'm excited for it. Clearly, they're both fired up. We got a ton of good matchups. Of course, Cody Garbrandt and Sean O'Malley getting into it a little bit, just setting up a fight for the future. People really take advantage of Cody's emotions. That's for sure. Looking at the prelim card, a couple picks here. I'm going to make 3 picks this week. I'm not telling you to bet money ever on anything that I say, so make sure you keep that in mind. But just, I don't know if I'd call them upsets, but a couple of fights that kind of stand out to me. I think Augusto Sakai is going to beat Tai Tuivasa. Maybe many of you won't agree with that, but if Augusto Sakai shows up, I think Augusto Sakai is going to take that fight tomorrow night. I also think Kai Kara-France is going to beat Cody Garbrandt. The only reason Kai Kara-France is a great fighter, of course, durable, great cardio, etc. But, of course, Cody cutting down to 125. He says he feels great. He says he never felt better. Of course, they're not really going to say anything to the contrary right prior to the fight, but it'd be very interesting to see how Cody is at 125. I personally think Kai Kara-France is going to take that fight. I also think that Santiago Ponzinibbio is going to beat Jeff Neal. Those are the 3 that I'm going to be going with personally, just as picks. Again, these are not bet recommendations, so do your own due diligence as always, and do whatever you do responsibly. But that's my lineup for this week is Ponzinibbio, Kai Kara-France, and Augusto Sakai. You all let me know down in the comments what you're thinking or whether you think I'm crazy, but that's where I'm going. Anybody else like O'Malley, Nunez, I never, you're talking plus 800 and stuff. I don't play that game. Or I'm sorry, minus 800. I don't play that game, so we'll see. Oftentimes in these, I'll take the dog if they're over plus 500 and throw them in a little parlay. Even if you throw $5 in, if you get a decent amount of plays on a parlay, you can turn $5 into a couple $100 without too much trouble. Just a little FYI. But again, not gambling advice by any means. Just giving you my 2 cents. For what it's worth moving forward. We do have a 2-2 100% pick rate. I should remind you of that. So this might be the last time I get to say it, but know that. The card is stacked. There are so many good fights. Emmett and Ige, Jordan Wright and Bruno Silva will be interesting. Yeah, we'll see. Miranda Maverick, I think she's got a strong future personally. I think Miranda Maverick is definitely one to watch out for. She'll be fighting Erin Blanchfield, of course, on the early prelims. We've got Ryan Hall. Who doesn't love seeing Ryan Hall? Well, maybe a lot of you don't like seeing Ryan Hall. I really enjoy watching Ryan Hall fight. We've got Jillian Robertson. Looks like her matchup may not be going down there. Randy Costa going to help kick things off there on the early prelims. So just a fire card all around. I'm sure many of you are going to watch it. We'll be back here on Monday. Remember, the new schedule is the show is going to be on Mondays and Fridays from here on out. So join me back here Monday. We'll do a little recap, hopefully celebrating the continuation of 100% pick rate, and hopefully not hanging our heads for taking a huge loss. I tell you, there are some really good fights coming up. Lewis versus Dawkins. That's interesting. We'll get more into that fight later. Not a whole lot of news for you folks in the card world today. I will bring up something I've been noticing as of late. Rookie cards, especially eBay, is getting really prime for rookie cards. So think about that. Even if it's not the premium, if it's not Prism, etc., there's some rookies out there right now that are only a couple dollars a card that anybody who's playing the market, I think it would behoove them to scoop them up. I know I've been doing it like crazy, but that's kind of a hot tip for you, so to speak. I don't want to drop names, but I think you know there's the hot rookies of 2021, and if you don't have some put away, even the base ones, I'm telling you, think about having Connor, Habib, any of the stars having their rookie cards now. You got to be able to think in the future, years ahead. It's kind of hard to do that now when the market's kind of flooded with paper rookies like we anticipated that it would be. But you got to think long term. A lot of those cards are going to disappear. They're going to become more scarce. Obviously, they won't make another rookie card the following year. So what they have is what they have. And, when you're talking about even somebody with massive star potential and years left in the sport, for a couple dollars a card, that's a no-brainer, especially if you're just wanting to get your feet wet and playing the market side of things. It's been a super busy week here this week. We've gotten a lot done. We've got the show up and running now, sticking to the schedule, ironing those things out. So I appreciate everybody's support. A lot of important information in episode 2 in Wednesday's video about upcoming breaks. Those of you who are channel members becoming involved in a free break, etc., etc. So please check that out if you haven't already. But before we go any further, I want to get into today's little giveaway for you to send you off into the weekend. We're going to start off with a nice Chronicles 21, of course, Panini Illusions, Yuri Prohaska rookie card. Hopefully the camera's picking that up there. All right. Oh, shit. Wouldn't be an MMA show if we didn't knock over Valentina. So there's Yuri Prohaska. And the second card is going to be from 21 Select. This is going to be the Silver Disco Bryce Mitchell rookie card. There you go. So a couple of nice rookies for you. If you would be interested in winning either one of these two cards, please comment down below and let me know who's going to be the new lightweight champion of the world, Charles Oliveira or Dustin Poirier. Let me know what you think. Let me know why you think it. We've been having some actually really good comments and positions being shared lately, so I really appreciate that. If you're not in the Discord, check out the Mayce Collectibles Discord. There's hundreds of people in there. It's a good place to buy, sell, trade, talk, whatever. Make sure you check that out. Feel free to give me a follow on Instagram. It's just Mayce Collectibles. Post cards there. I will be doing Instagram exclusive giveaways in the future as well. But yeah, as I said, we grinded pretty hard this week. We got things up and running. I've got people reaching out, wanting to help volunteer their time to improve the channel. So those of you doing that, I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'm sure everyone else will appreciate it too as we can up the production quality of this thing. But yeah, that's going to do it, folks. So enjoy your Friday. UFC 269 going down tomorrow night. We'll be right back here Monday with a fresh edition of the Mayce UFC card show number 4, in fact. Enjoy the fights and be safe out there. Until next time, take care.